Hello, 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 and welcome to this NXT live stream. I'm Dave in Real Life Wrestling. How is everyone doing? Second night stream. Obviously, we are building to SummerSlam. Currently watching Unreal on Netflix. I'm on the third episode with the Women's Royal Rumble. Yes, I haven't had time to watch all of it, so trying my best to avoid all spoilers, but obviously you can't. Social media and all that sort kind of stuff. There's lots of stuff being posted. Shakeem24, hello. Tom, hello. Shout out to you. Missed you last night. Didn't see you last night, bud, but good to see you tonight. Hope everyone is well. We've got quite a stacked show. We've got quite a lot to look at. Lots of things have dropped today. A look at the Universal horror thing involving the Wyatt Six. So we have got some to do with them. Haven't watched Unreal yet. Might watch it tomorrow. Well, there's no spoilers from me. I'm currently watching it now. I'm only three episodes in. It's well worth watching. There's a lot of good stuff. You just enjoy watching stuff from backstage, really. A lot of what we see, how they do the editing, is really, really cool. I watched all 5 episodes and I feel we only need to watch the first episode. The second episode, in my eyes, why is that? Because you're a sexist. Basically, I would recommend you watch it. Had really bad headache and want to stop before Raw. Went to sleep before Raw. Okay, Tom, shout out to you. Dylan, hello, shout out to you. James Chadwick, my bro, how you doing, dude? Hopefully you're well. But if you really want not to watch it, you watch the first episode. You need to just watch all of it. Just watch all of it, God's sake. Shut up, Shaquem. Let people decide for themselves. I haven't even seen any episodes yet, says David Paul. It's good. It's well worth watching. I think it's fascinating. I've got an episode on now. I just think it's fascinating. I do like the behind the scenes stuff. I've got Michelle messaging me. YouTube, come join. There we go. Message to Michelle. The same twat now messaging me on Insiders. What the guy from yesterday? What is his deal? What is his deal? Is he he's just a moron? My gosh. The first 5 episodes are literally too much. Yeah, I get that. Because don't Irish Rebel sending me stuff now. Does people not realise I'm live? He's just sent me a picture of a car. And I don't know why. I don't know what's going off. People are messaging me. Just join the live stream, guys, and talk to me that way. White Six finally get a ride. Khalid, shout out to you. James got that twat. CUNT, such a weirdo. Would have knocked it down to 2 episodes. Could have knocked it down to 2 episodes. No, but they'd want to make it bite size so that you can catch one. I don't know. I think it's all right. I think splitting it up makes sense because you've got the men's rumble in episode 2. You've got the female rumble talked about in episode 3. You've got the introduction in episode 1. No, I think it's perfect. Michelle Thomas, hello. Shout out to you. There you are. How are you doing? Hopefully you're well. I just think it's well worth watching, seriously. If you like the backstage stuff, of course. Yeah, obviously, I'm not going to spoil what I'm actually seeing, but it's really good. David Paul says there was trying to say earlier was why can't teams separate their men's and women's teams into two separate entities? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, David Paul. I don't quite get what you're talking about. They are separate entities, mate. They're in completely different worlds. The men's team, the female team, are completely different. I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand. I don't get where you're coming from, my friend. But they want to watch all five do it. What are your day off? Yeah. But that's what I'm talking about. You don't have to watch all five in one go, Shakim. You can spread it out. You can do what you want with it. That's the whole point of them being on Netflix. It's like any TV show on Netflix. If you decide you want to watch all five, then blast through it. Completely fine. Days has done that, and that's how he's made his videos. A lot of other people have. I haven't had time, so I've only been able to watch the 3 episodes that I'm watching. I will stop after this 3rd episode because obviously we'll be doing NXT, and I'll catch the other 2 tomorrow. So there you go. Did not know that Rhea's name was Demi. Yes, it is. Dave, sorry for that, dude. Shout out for the picture. It was for Eddie. Oh, was it for Eddie? You didn't explain. You just put a picture of a car in my DM. It's like, what? What's that? No worries, Stone Cold Fella. Shout out to you. Michelle says she's just chilling. Dave, how are you, my dude? I am good, mate. I'm good. We're all good. Very much excited for tonight. NXT. Very cool. In fact, let's go over to that because we have got loads of stuff to talk about tonight. Absolutely stacked folder. Obviously, these matches, we did kind of allude to this last night. I was watching the WWE documentary, says Stephen. David Paul, I saw that 3 EPL teams have sold, but their women teams are their parent companies for profit using a loophole in PSR. All right, I won't worry into that, mate. To be quite honest with you, you're going into stuff. Liverpool, apparently, FSG, the owners, are looking at buying Getafe of Spanish football. Don't know why, but if they're allowed to do it, then why not? You can make a video on this. Your feelings, you talk about. I would, but everybody else is doing it, to be quite honest with you. And I'm not one of these people that want to spoil it for everybody else. I'll wait for a couple of weeks so that everyone can actually watch it for themselves. Yeah, I'm not one of these what are going to kill it before it starts. Imagine doing a video where you explain everything what goes off in the documentary. Then why would anybody watch the documentary? That would just make no sense. I'd want people to watch the documentary and then we talk about it. So yeah, no, that's why I'm not considering any content on that. To be honest, people will watch it at their own speed. That's why I never entertained the Vince McMahon one. What an episode! We even got about the evil Rey Mysterio. Mary Ryan, shout out to you. My dogs say woof woof. Woof woof to your dogs. So we've got Ethan Page defending his North American Championship against Santino Marella. I'm so desperate for Santino Marella to win tonight. That would be so much fun. The greatest of all of the times. That would be so fantastic. Then we have got Lash Legend versus Fallon Henley. Popping in to say hi and drop a like. Shout out to you, Trini. How are you doing? Hopefully you're well. But thank you for the like. Very appreciated, as always. Vince was better than this one. The Vince one was better than this one. This is more intimate though. This is more behind the scenes, which I appreciate more than the Vince McMahon one, to be honest. Santino, new not a champion. That would be Cobra on Ethan. I would love that. If they did that tonight, I would proper pop. David, Pod Dan, hello to you, David. Shout out to you, my friend. Now, if WWE allows cameras inside where they're talking about releases like the NFL does with Hard Knocks, that would be fun watching. No, I wouldn't like that. I would not like to hear the discussion, to be quite honest with you, especially if they're talking about your favourite wrestler. No, I think that would be icky. The reasons why a wrestler got released, no, that would not sit right well on social media. Got Jada Parker in action against Yasmin Neek. That should be good. Everyone like and subscribe. Yeah, we've got some new faces tonight. Well, welcome. Very much appreciated. Yeah, but there is the matches, and obviously I've got to share all this stuff. There's a lot of content as us talk at the minute about Carmen Petrovic coming to the main roster. And it just, there's all kinds of stuff going off, and I'm getting a lot of glare at my end. NXT stars Carmen Petrovic and Lainey Reed worked tonight's WWE main event, taping for Raw, the tag team, which was against Natalia and Maxine Dupree. So a lot of talk about Carmen Petrovic, which I'm quite surprised at. I hope they all win cups. Wrestling Days did a review on the documentary. Yeah, I have not watched it because there will be heavy spoilers in that, especially if you haven't watched it yourselves. Yeah, I would stay away that. YouTube police. Oh, here we go. YouTube police. That is the dude from yesterday. Mate, just suck a cock. Go suck a cock, my friend. You're an arsehole. Absolute joke. Go bother another channel. Dickhead. Absolute jerk. Don't be picking on my mate. Don't be coming here slagging off my mate. Flipping knobhead. There is Blake Monroe. Yeah, fucking suck on this. You don't like porn? Well, eat this. Flipping wanker. Wrestling Days did go away, says Stephen. I'm sure Dylan's been on it. I'm sure James has run on it as well. We don't have that kind of behaviour here. If you can't be nice, then fuck off. There is Sol Ruka. Looking amazing. Nice phone case. Yeah, go away. Hey. Yeah, Michelle, we've got a person what come on has been coming on to people's streams talking about Wrestling Days. Better not be showing porn. James is a bad un. It's like, fuck off. There is Lola Vice. I wanted to share all these pictures with you for no real good reason, but they're all on X at the minute, and they're all of pretty ladies. Dummy, Dave, what is going on, dude? We've just got a person what's just a bit of a twat, basically. Need to grow up, need to get a life, and stop being a keyboard warrior. Irish Rebel Cleed, it's not here. It is Bo Dallas. Looks like a good show tonight, Dave. Yeah, David, it does, my friend. It does. There's lots more going off as well. Isn't Obafemi defending his time? I thought Obafemi was in a match. Maybe I was dreaming that one. But there is Tatum Paxley. Looking like Tatum Paxley normally does. She's not got a dolly with her. And then here is that referee. What we see, the blonde referee. We'll share. She is Vicky Del Ricky. Oh, we've just what I am seeing is the J card going after. We have got some figure reveals as well. I've show you some of the figures what are out there. We did look at them in the San Diego Comic Con video, but these are actually a little bit better pictures. So we have got, I believe this is Tiffany Stratton. Basic coming out. NFL and Hard Knocks usually has people telling them to bring their playbooks and allow the viewers to inside. Yeah, it's different when it's a proper sports show, though. Imagine going inside the White Six ride. We will have a look at that in a minute. He is a very bad boy. He should be punishment. Yeah. Are you going to be the one to punish him? There is Tiffy. The face scan is terrible. I've got to admit that face scan does not look like Tiffany. She looks possessed. Blake will expose the real Jordan Grace tonight. Oh my God, we're getting boobies. What did you do, James? Why have a lot of people talking about you? Because James is absolute fucking a legend. That is why. Oh my gosh, she can be my referee. Pervert. Please, no 10 bells tonight. I don't know if they do. You know, it's NXT. They could do. Shawn Michaels, he might feel that it's needed. They might do it. But isn't NXT supposed to be pre-taped? NXT's not always live. So, I don't know. I have no idea. Tiffany figure looks like Izzy Dame. Yeah, it has got a bit of an Izzy Dame look to it, hasn't it? Like, ban him for life. He's going to get bored of creating accounts because every time he'll come in saying the same stuff, we will axe him. So we're going to take a look at Alba Fire's figure and look at the new packaging. This is why I wanted to include it. Look at the new packaging that the elites are coming in. That is pretty cool. We have, every now and again we get fresh new packaging for the elite figures, and this is the latest one. Patrick from Ireland, hello, shout out to you. So there's Alba. That looks cool. Alba Fire getting her own figure. There's that tag team title. We kind of saw this in the other video, but not as complete as this one. This is it complete. It's really cool. I think it's captured her likeness very nice. Problem is, she's now Secret Service, so we do need the Secret Service. we need them. We need the Piper Niven Alba Fire 2-pack. And then we've got, this is ones for Mama Dawes. If she's watching, Obafemi. With that North American title. She's got the wrong championship. That's bad. That's the wrong title. But that Obafemi figure looks absolutely epic. Look at that. That is boss. Very cool. I will stick around. Michelle Thomas, shout out to you, dude. Stay around. Yeah, chill. Chill with us, guys. Seems like Isla Dawn has also meant to get an elite. But since she's got released, they probably cancelled it. Yeah, probably. We've got a Mellow. Mellow, don't miss. Don't quite that face scan. We need to look at that face scan a little bit because that looks a little bit like this. Dave, what looks amazing, dude? That looks amazing, dude. Yeah, the packaging looks amazing. There is Mellow. Love the detail on the ring attire, but not so keen on the space scan. We need Alba Fire in the suit figure. Lol. Yes, we need her in the Secret Service. I'm sure that 2-pack is coming. Don't panic. They might do it as a 3-pack with Chelsea Green. That could be fun. And then we've got Austin Theory. No longer A-Town Down Under. Grayson Waller now distancing himself from him. Looks alright. Not too bad. I don't think that's the best Austin Theory figure we've had. But head scan looks horrible. Boom. So there we go on that one. What, on the Carmella Hayes? We've got Gunter. I can categorically say, because I have got the Ultimate in my collection, This is as close to the ultimate as you're going to get as an elite figure. So this is absolutely awesome. This is a must buy. If you don't want to pay for ultimates, this is top. It very much does look like the ultimate, what I've got. Dave will Drew apply for a new passport. No, he just needs his old one sent to him. I don't know why you would forget your passport. Austin's forehead on that figure is fucking hell. Yeah, Austin, they will turn face when he returns, hopefully. Oh, there is bit what I'm watching on the show, but it's cool. That figure is fire. So if you haven't got the ultimate, then definitely buy this. This is pretty cool. Then we've got another CM Punk coming. White attired CM Punk. That looks cool. I think that's also a must-have. CM Punk, man. They're bringing out the figures, aren't they? Well, they can. Better 10 years without any. And we've got another Cody coming. I don't know. You know what? Still haven't got a Cody in my collection, so maybe I need to actually get a Cody. I'm waiting for a definitive one. I think that face cam looks amazing. That might be the figure I go for. There's a Cody, another Cody figure coming. Somebody could easily get it and bring it to him and then fly back same day. But I think that it's the storyline. No, he's using it as a storyline. That's 100%, right? He's using it as a storyline. He's probably back in America already. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, we've got John Cena episode now. The heel turn, episode 4. Might even get all these watched before NXT starts. I want CM Punk to bring back the Burn song at SummerSlam. That song nearly was Randy Orton's song, strangely enough. And then they swapped it. Here's that Randy Orton figure, Speaker of the Devil. Boom. That is very cool. I've got a Randy Orton already, which is very similar to that, but with black tights. And then we've got some Rumblers, Knuckle Crunchers, sorry. That's coming with kendo sticks. Got that little title. These are pretty cool. If they were a fiver, I'd buy them. But they're £10. They're £10 for a little figure. I think it's a bit of a rip-off. There is Solo Sikoa, and he comes with a table. Randy in McDonald's gear. Yes, he is. McDonald's. There is Solo Sikoa eating his dinner solo. And there's a Rock. I've seen a brilliant play set where it's a microphone and it opens up. I will try and get footage of it next time I'm in B&M. Someone in Daisy's chat said that Vince McMahon was in a bad car crash. Yeah, but when you click on it, it's from last year. Or it's from ages ago. It don't weigh up. Honestly, it's garbage. I've looked into it and there's nothing. There's nothing at all. It's very inconsistent. The story doesn't weigh up. It doesn't give you an exact date. In fact, some of it reads as 2024. It's bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Nah, Vince McMahon, if he wasn't an accident, then it's been dealt with and he's okay. There's Cody. I think these are in the shops. Cody coming with a thingy. I thought I'd show you him anyway. Here is the horror thing. I don't know if I can play sound. Just look at the sound, just in case. Boom. But there you can see it. This is the horror thing. Oh, I'm not going to enlarge. We can kind of enlarge the screen. So it's Halloween Horror Nights. These are some of the scenes. I can't make it in any larger than that, unfortunately. But you can see it on X. There's Wyatt 6 room. There is Nikki. There is Joe Gacy. So this is like the Wyatt 6 room is coming. Very cool. Uncle Howdy. And that is coming to Universal Studios. Horror of the Wyatt 6. There you go. That looks impressive as hell. Those who are in Orlando gonna have a nice little treat. Yeah, I heard that Vince was in an accident, but he's okay. But he was at fault. Yeah, there is stories. We can have a look. Let's type in Vince and see what comes up here, and then we can put it all to bed. I did have a look earlier. So Vince McMahon. This is a good thing about having an internet, but this is kind of stuff. So Vince McMahon, former odd show, involved in a bad car accident last week. Last week, right? So it's saying last week. Why has it taken a week for us to find out about this car accident? You know what I mean? It's like from a week ago. What? We've got all these kind of jokes. Vince McMahon after finding out about Hulk Hogan news. This is the car, but this is from last Thursday's crash. So why is this news now? Clearly, load of bollocks. So, world's lost treasure today, Hulk Hogan, greatest superstar of all time, blah, 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 blah. Vince McMahon, last week, no one was injured. So it's a nothing story. There's literally nothing to it. It all happened like a week ago. So, yeah. There's just not much. Oh, there's Conman's made it into the flipping advert. This is something that is pretty cool. Look at Bailey gushing. Wish she gushed for me. Look at this, boom. And there's his partner kicking off at him for Bailey gushing. Oh, this is a post where I put out. Look at this. Uncanny. Everybody was saying it's Pete Dunne. It's not. It's Wrestling Days. I've got it confirmed. Look, it is literally uncanny. Mate, I'm on to him. Vince was in an accident. It just happened hours before Hulk Hogan news came out. Everyone in the car crash was fine, but the car will probably be scrapped. Fucking hate that fade. So there you go. All of that stuff. Mrs. Brown's Boys. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, I digress. We can come back off that now. We'll come back to hi. So yeah, that was a bit of a walkthrough. Some interesting stuff. The new figure packaging caught my eye. I thought that was pretty cool. Had something to get everyone talking. That's all it is. It's trying to take the limelight off of Hulk Hogan a bit, which is a bit sad, to be quite honest with you. I mean, yeah, it's obviously come out now after the Hulk Hogan news, but who cares? If Vince McMahon literally died tomorrow, do you think we would all be up in arms like we were with Hulk Hogan? Fucking no. I think we'd all be celebrating. I'm not lying. I think everyone would be flipping, throwing a party. It's like, yeah. There was no sadness for Vince. But that's because Vince wouldn't want it that way anyway, would he? The ultimate heel. The news about Vince McMahon, Staples, something to get people talking. Staples? Was it about Staples? But anyway, NXT looks good tonight. I don't know if it's a throwaway show or not, but I think we're building towards what is the next Heat Wave? Heat Wave's the next show. So we've got Obafemi being challenged by Javon Evans at Heat Wave. Stone Cold Fella, hello, shout out to you. Not one person will mourn Vince. Yeah, no, but I don't think anybody would give a flying shit, to be honest. I think we'd mention it and just go, ugh. I don't think people give a shit when he died in storyline. You know, when he got his limo blown up? That was like the day before Benoit killed his family. And he had to come out and address that. Look, I'm not dead. Look, I'm still alive. Even though I wanted to be kayfabe dead. When he had that ruined. I'd probably said, nah, people will. People will mourn and celebrate at the same time. But, like I said yesterday when we were playing tribute to Hulk Hogan, you've got your bad and your good things about it. Same with Vince McMahon. You've got your good and your bad. Without Vince McMahon, wrestling wouldn't be wrestling it is today, and that's a fact. We'd still have territories in America. Us in the UK would not know who Hulk Hogan was. We wouldn't know what bloody WWE was or WCW or any of that stuff. Excited for NXT, yes. Oh, come on, Santino Marella. That's the match I'm looking forward to the most. Come on, Santino. Do it for the boys. Vince did a lot for wrestling. Basically, kept it going. He made it global. I know we've had like the naysayers in the past, what didn't like the territories to be disrupted. But when you think about it, wrestling needed it. Would it be as global as it is today without Vince McMahon doing what he did? Because I think it would have failed, flatlined. It'd still be in its territories. It'd still be American only. It would have never crossed the seas. It wouldn't be big news that it is today. Yeah, I think Vince McMahon did a hell of a lot for the business. Did a hell of a lot and got wrestling as it is today as we see it. And yeah, as much as he's an arrogant prick or has fucked up things backstage, he's done a lot for wrestling. He's transcended it across the seas. He's made it huge. He's made it a pop culture phenomenon. The fact that it's been going as long as it has been. I mean, I thought as a kid that wrestling would have died. That it wouldn't have lasted this long, but here we are. It has. James Santino, Ethan Page fighting for, oh god, the new North American design. Were they both Canadian? Yes. Oh no, Santino's Italian. Santino is Italian, Tom. What are you talking about? Clearly he's got an Italian accent. Clearly he debuted in Italy. Mate, what are you talking about, dude? He ain't Canadian, he's Italian. He's Santino Marella. Mate, don't break my heart like that. We've got let's talk baby faces and eels at the minute on the documentary. Yeah, only 3 matches though announced tonight. I don't know if that means that we've got quite a few surprises coming. I don't know if they do the 10 bell salute tonight. Do you think they will do? I'm sure Shawn Michaels will want to pay a tribute to Hulk. The NXT crowd would love that. So yeah, they might Ultimate Respect might do it tonight as well. I'm kind of expecting them to, which would be cool if they did. New Day rocks. It's back in the day when they cared about the New Day. Bootios. Oh, that was Ridge Holland. What did that? You guys don't know what I'm watching, but I am watching the documentary and it's got the New Day on it. I kind of got distracted because we're not really talking in the chat. Let's go back here so that I don't talk and give you spoilers. What is the latest? This TikTok. This is them all lining up to do. Obviously, there's Bailey. Is it lining up? Yeah, this is before the Hulk Hogan tribute, so this is them all just getting into position. Is they're talking about NXT. Let's see what they actually are talking about NXT tonight.
Of the immortal Hulk Hogan, and tonight on NXT, we will honor the memory and the legacy of the immortal.
They are doing it. They are doing
it. Sure
it.
will. Great card. It's going to be North American title on the line. Ethan Page defends against my friend Santino Marella.
Thank you, former Sheriff Stone. Fatal Influence are really put to the test tonight as Fallon Henley takes on Lash Legend and Jasmine Nix takes on Jada Parker, both in singles action.
And you can catch that all live tonight, 8 p.m. on the CW, brother. It's been an emotional.
There you go. So they're going to be paying tribute to Hulk Hogan tonight. So 10 bell salute, definitely. Here's footage of Bailey. Can't show you too much of that copyright, of course. What's going off here? Justin Bieber. Who gives a fuck about Justin Bieber? Oh, hello. Let's have a look at these new concepts. This should be fun. Everyone show Dave in real life interested. Real life wrestling, some love. Oh, we've got John Cena, Jake the Snake. We've got Stardust. This Stardust looks amazing. Is that Adam Pearce? You get an ad, and then you get this grey looking. That's not very exciting. Seth Rollins, is it? I think that's a pretty poor Seth Rollins, to be fair. There's Triple H showing you how to spit water. Edward Brown, hello. Shout out to you. How you doing, dude? Ooh, do I share this? Casino. I mean, it's got nothing to do with wrestling, but I don't even know if I can show you this. Well, I have anyway. There you go, boys. Get the tissues. There you go. Yeah, I think I could just about get away with it, to be honest. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome. You are welcome. You don't get this on wrestling days, but you do on this channel. Here's some footage. I hate this because we're actually looking around as Dominic doesn't seem to care about Hogan. He's just playing his heel role. Yeah, I hate it because we're picking and going, oh, he's not crying. Look, he's not showing any emotion. Why is she even there? It's like, come on, fuck off. Fuck off. Stop doing it. Stop being like that. Stephanie Vaquer there and Rhea Ripley. Or Demi, as we found out. OMG, did you say John Cena? No. William Ency Balliu to you, my friend. How are you? Boop, boop, boop. Cookie Monster. There he is. Days has been putting out some interesting stuff, actually. There is my Days is the new masked guy on Monday Night Raw. Oh, there's a lot of this I haven't seen yet. Tiffany, the board meeting. Bailey getting her ass smacked by, I think that was Liv Morgan. Boop. There's Kevin Owens. That was a nice little special moment. Frenemies. Are you frenemies? OMG, gorgeous. Popped into report Carlito. Is that the dude from yesterday? He came in with another account as well. What a douche. Absolute douchebag. Dakota Kai is a free agent on Saturday, says Christopher Leclerc. Good for her. Hopefully she can. I love this picture. The face, if you haven't seen, right, I'll share this bit, right, because Jacob Fatu ended up getting a picture with CM Punk, and this is the face afterwards. Honestly, he was like a schoolgirl. He got all giddy because he got to get a picture with Punk. He was like, look at him, like proud of himself. Jacob Fatu's a big, massive softie. I wouldn't say that to his face, but yeah, but there you go. It's pretty cool. Da-na-na. Previously on Wrestling Days. Somebody's gone to great efforts. Look at this. The level of what people actually go to get on Days' good side. I mean, it's pretty pathetic. I'm trying to find a picture of Edward Brown. Look, I went on ChatGPT and I got this. Read up on Wrestling Days. Like, you needed to check Wrestling Days out. I'm kidding, Edward. You know I am. Oh, look at that. There's Edward and Wrestling Days. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of looking at Days. And that's what I posted about the Cookie Monster. I really miss WrestleMania. I am now missing SummerSlam. First time in my career. I am lost for words. That is from Bailey. Edward is the next mod for Dave. He needs to come in the chat more often if he's going to get mod. That's for sure. Too much of a day's kiss ass to be a mod on this channel, unfortunately. You can't tell me you're not, Edward. Because I've seen you. Oh my god, what is Kira Hogan? Amazingly enough, I think she's still in AEW, but we don't get to see her. But here she is. She was an ex-TNA star as well. There you go. Why doesn't she get more TV time? Is beyond me. Look at that. These, I'm not a fan of these. These AI things. Pretty sure Eddie Guerrero would actually punch Hogan in the face, to be honest. Triple H in the back saying, this is where Jacob pushes the fan. He's actually set up. Jacob Fatu may be the scary, but he's a sweet human being. He is actually soft. Julia. Love that. Just trying our best. That got 300 views. Dude, that's pretty good. Tiffany Stratton, meet the WWE superstar if you're at the Rhine Rack. Yeah. Whatever that is. This Mrs. Brown, but first look at Mrs. Brown Ball season size mummy effect. Do you know what Mrs. Brown's Boys is? I mean, I can't really explain it too much to my American friends, but this guy here, it's a dude, and most of these are his family, and it's a sitcom show here in the UK. Got to push to the moon. TK got to push her to the moon now. I knew Edward and Days were behind it all. So that is Mrs. Brown's. If you know the show, you understand all about this. Yes, it is as bad as it looks, to be honest. This is that idiot from yesterday. E. Moxley. And he's going, Epstein files need to be released. Your glasses are a joke. You don't deserve a shout out. What a flipping dickhead. Porn must be stopped. What the fuck? What is this dude on? Crack. Porn must be eliminated. Wrestling Days fans are not allowed to talk about porn. Oh, fuck me. What a jerk. Jerk, jerk, jerk. Oh, there's Larry. He's actually getting an action figure. He's Larry. Yeah. We're going to get some relief tomorrow from the heat. It's been unbearable over here. Your aircon working, dude. There's Charlotte. Let's click on that. There we go. Big picture of Charlotte. Still suffering with that leg injury. Vince McMahon. We had 17 titles, 21 titles. Really no comparison. That wasn't even all of them. What we're talking about. There it is, the Horror Nights, Wyatt 6. The Horrors of the Wyatt 6. They're not even that scary, to be honest. I hear the show. I hear the show. Have I heard? Oh, you hear the show Married with Children's coming back. You still love that back in the day, to be honest. I don't think it'd be the same now. That happened today in the UK. The Lionesses, the parade. Very cool. I didn't get to see any of it, to be honest. I've seen bits and bats. New legends. We've got Jesse the Body Ventura. We've got Reza Ramon. We've got El Matador. We've got a Bob Backlund. Bull Meccano. That is Charlotte Flair, I believe. Is it Charlotte? Looks a bit like Charlotte. Might be wrong. Triple H. We've got a Coquina Crutch. A Shaka Bra. A Shaka Bra Crush. Shaka Bra. And we've got a Mr. Fuji coming. So that is the Legends line. Whoa. Looks pretty cool. Days got especially excited for Bull Meccano. This was a douchebag that with the thing. Dave, my prediction that the guy with the mask was Pete Dunne. Yeah, he is Pete Dunne, but it's a bit of fun. It's wrestling day. Recoder. I don't know who. It's well, of course we know who this girl is. Judgment Day, Mike Harper. I am sick of. Oh my god, dude, give it a break, mate. Give it a break. Don't watch it. Leave us, everyone else, to watch it. Like, wow, what is this douchebag? It's the douchebag what's just come in with the Judgment Day, Mike Harper, I think. I am sick of porn. Well, don't watch it then. Don't have a wank, have huge balls. Anyway, we're going to enjoy Half Naked Ladies, so there you go. Do whatever you need to do. If you don't like it, then you can just leave. How about that as a suggestion to you? Anyway, people are enjoying Cora Jade. Got some pictures. What a douche. Kick him out. Who doesn't like porn? I mean, honestly, the best comment that I gave was the other day when I said to James, I put it in a message to James that he must have watched the wrong Lord of the Rings, and he ended up watching Lords of the Rims. Carmella, look at her. She's back in the ring. That's so cool, Carmella. Sadly got released by WWE. You've got Chelsea Green. Looking stunning. Grayson Waller looking stacked last night as well. 15 minutes away from NXT. We've got Jada Parker, who is in action tonight. One of the best booties in wrestling. Absolutely love Jada. Dave, go to your email on X. I'm on X. What have you got to say? Oh, that is my inbox to Michelle. Where is the inbox? Oh, there we go. What is this about? No one cares about K-Feed. Oh, we saw this yesterday. Is it this one you want? Team YouTube. Let's read it. Let's go for a merry dance. Is this what you're on about? Thanks for reaching out. We are launching the handles in live chat because unlike channel names, handles are unique. They help you stand out so that people can interact with you and also make it easier to confirm you're engaging with the right person. You can change your handle. Dave, I love these sexy girls. Yeah, it really doesn't really apply to me, that, to be honest. My handle is me. Irish Rebel, you can have Jada Parker. Jada Parker is hot, but that we saw that picture yesterday of Penta and Dominic Mysterio. He gets her out a bit, doesn't he? Does Dominic? It's even with the guys now. I mean, I didn't know that Penta had lovely legs. I wonder if that's Dominic's scooter in the background as well. Dominic looks like he rides a scooter. Okay, we'll leave that little image there for you for a second. Here is some EO Sky pics. There is with Nikki Bella. Bring back display names. Lol. There's evening, everyone. Hope everyone is well. I am pissed off. My doctor has signed me off work for at least bother for another 2 weeks. Oh, you'd be able to watch SummerSlam though, which is cool. Is basically your name. Oh, right, so you can use your ats. Oh, I thought you could do that anyway. Anyway, that was a scene from last night where they both did the meme. It's very cool. That is a really good picture. Sensational. Anna, has your mum seen the Obafemi picture? Is Mama Dawes watching? If she's watching tonight, she needs to see this. I have got it marked because I think Mama Dawes would absolutely love to have this figure in her collection. Have a look at this. Anna, I think Mama Dawes needs this. Is there a birthday coming up? I like his booty. Stone Cold fella. Daniel Jack Ryan, shout out to you. But yeah, look at this. Oba Femi figure. Looks absolutely lit. I think Mama Dawes would love to get her hands on this. Tom attacked me last night. Faith Cullies. There we go, Oba. Elimination Chamber, like running through the John Cena heel turn. That's what I'm watching. That is the fourth episode of Unreal. She is watching, actually. I bet she's loving this and would probably get asked to get it for Christmas lol. Yeah, it's amazing. That figure is absolutely brilliant. I thought of Mama Dawes as soon as we saw it earlier. And I think this figure is absolutely fire as well. And it's Alba fire. I think this is cool. We've already had a look at these, but I think this is pretty stunning. Alba. It's a shame we haven't got a Secret Hervis figure set with Chelsea Green. We need to be doing that, Mattel. But that's the latest stuff anyway. We've kind of had a nosy through that, which has been good. We've just had a laugh. And yeah, we're just warming up. We are just 11 minutes away from NXT starting. Only 3 matches been announced so far, which is Ethan Page versus Santino Marella for the North American Championship. We've got Fallon Henley. She is up against Lash Legend. And we've got Yasmin Neat, who is also in action. She's taking on Jada Parker. Hopefully, Hannah, Mum, meets Obafemi when he comes to the UK. But that would be that would be absolutely awesome if that could happen. Mama Dawes meets Obafemi. That would be insane. That would be flipping pretty cool, wouldn't it? Dwayne has come out on record and said that the final boss is the most hated heel in pro wrestling ever. $10 minutes to go. Yep. I would fear for Oba. Yeah, Mama Dawes would be all over Oba. She would be groping everywhere. I don't think Oba is going to be ready for that kind of wrestling move. I think he'd be fearing for his life like Tony Khan. Bring NXT to UK again. I don't know if they ever do the tour in the UK again, to be honest. I don't know if the demand is there. I mean, they have done NXT in the UK before, of course they have. They have toured. But, yeah, I don't know why they aren't doing it now. So, they've only really just started over the last couple of years, starting touring around America again. They're pretty much solidly based in Florida. She is small, but mighty. Mighty doors. NXT looks decent tonight, says Tom. Obafemi will say, get off me. Well, probably enjoy it, actually. Probably be like, yeah, baby. Bobby Roode, I didn't even realise that he was working backstage at WWE. Look at this. Oh, man. You need to watch the documentary. It's so good. I need to stop watching because I'm getting distracted. Toilet run. Javon Obafemi to face to face maybe. What, tonight? Yeah, I think they might do something like that because obviously they are meeting at Heatwave, which is in a couple of weeks' time. Be very interesting. Heatwave. I don't know if we're doing the live watch along for Heatwave, to be honest, due to working conflict. But I know the next PLE after this weekend is definitely Clash in Paris. We are definitely live for that. Guessing the draft is after SummerSlam, so I think Javon wins. Would be cool if they did do that. Javon Evans, the new NXT champion, that would be insane. Be absolutely insane. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't announced when the draft is going to be. They haven't given a specific date. All we know is that Jimmy is moving over from SmackDown to Raw after SummerSlam. We know that. Well, it's been confirmed. That's about as much information we know as at this moment. I think they will split the tag teams up. I think there's way too many on SmackDown. We need to even the ratio up on either show. But yeah. It's going to be very, very interesting. Yeah, but NXT does look good. 7 minutes away from NXT. When we get to 5, I'll knock this off, and we'll go to the graphics of NXT. Would Obafemi get drafted when he loses the belt? I think they'd probably even take him up with the belt. They have done that before, and then just have him lose the title at the next PLE or whatever, event they've got planned. Yeah, he doesn't have to drop the title to get put up to the main roster. We have seen many people. I think didn't Tiffany Stratton come up with the NXT title? Pretty sure she did. And Paige, I think she came up with it, even though she had the Diva belt as well. Yeah, I think it's something along them lines. So it's been known. Punk. Basically, the fourth episode of the documentary is all about the heel turn. So they've moved off of Royal Rumble and they've gone to Elimination Chamber. So probably the fifth will be WrestleMania. Alba Femme versus Jacob Fatu would be amazing. Jacob, yeah, pretty much. Alba Femme, huge guy. I reckon he'd cause quite some havoc on the main roster, to be honest. I think a lot of the big guys on the main roster would be absolutely scared of that. Hate when they do that. Vince did it a lot with Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, Swerve, Scott, Page, Street Profits, etc. Yep. When they bring them up with the titles. Yeah, when they don't drop them. The problem with Karrion Kross is that I don't even know why they did this. Make him lose on his debut. It was shocking. There was supposed to have been an all angle with Jeff Hardy, but to have him lose to Jeff Hardy on his first outing. John Cena. Sorry, I'm bloody yawning already. It's amazing. You get in front of a camera and you start yawning. Watch live NXT, baby. 3 minutes. Countdown is on. NXT starting in 3 minutes. It's rated 12 for violence. Having the NXT champ beat a jobber. Be a jobber on Raw was stupid. Yeah, nobody liked it. And then the fact that they gave him the kinky cross gimmick as well, it was just a joke to Vince. I think he just did it to wind Triple H up at the time. Did not like it when Vince changed Keith Lee to Bearcat. There was a reason behind it. I didn't mind the reason behind it, but we never had enough time to get to know Bearcat. You know what I mean? We didn't get chance. They released him. As soon as they changed his name, they released him. It was like, well, what the fuck? Back fun fact, Mum has been finding new music to listen to, and lately now she is addicted to young Blood's music. Yeah, he's a very strange guy. I can't quite make out who he is, to be honest. It's not somebody I'm into. Here we go. We are counting down the minutes. We've got Lola Vice. We've got Javon Evans. Carmen Petrovich. Kalani Jordan. Obethebe. I'm ready for NXT, dude. You're streaming an hour's time, right? Or are you just going to do the second half? I mean, shout out to you, Stone Cold fella. I know you're behind by an hour. Which sucks, man. It sucks. With obviously SmackDown, I'll tell you what's going to happen over the weekend. We'll probably start at 9 o'clock Saturday and Sunday for SummerSlam. I'm not starting for the full 3 hours. Fuck that. We'll do 2 hours pre-show. Go into the main show, which is at 11. Oh, we've got the countdown. Funny thing about flipping NXT is the adverts for CW. Don't like them. and they always take way too long. I'm off. Hope NXT is good for everyone watching. Stay safe, Tom. Shout out to you, dude. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Get some sleep, my friend, or whatever you're doing. But shout outs to you, my bud. Oh, nearly into the 10-second countdown. Oh. I want Karrion Kross to become Killer Kross on Saturday. I think Sami Zayn wins, but I think that Karrion is going to bring out the devil in Sami. He's going to push him to actually destroy him. So he's going to get him to get mad. That's how Karrion wins. He might lose the match, but he wins by getting Sami to show his true colours. That's what it's always been about for Karrion. He's sadistic. He doesn't mind taking the loss. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? We are NXT. There's Hulk Hogan, Macho Man. So good. These openings are just so good. Warrior. Yes, I've got the yawns. I am sorry. I can't get rid of them. It seems to be attacking me right now. Oh, they're all in the ring. Oh my gosh. Shawn Michaels, Matt Bloom at the other side. Great way. Yeah, noticed in there was a fair few of the LFG members. There was the Bailey Humphreys, I think it was, and I saw Kelly Armstrong, the Evolve female champion. Obviously, yeah, those sprinkle of people from backstage: Shawn Michaels, Matt Bloom, people what work with the talent. Nice to see. We're getting that video package. What we've seen, what we saw on Monday Night Raw, and we saw last week on SmackDown. Such a big character. Obviously, I'm not dedicating this stream to this time. We did that yesterday. But yeah, it's good to see. Hopefully, that is it for the 10 bell salutes. Stephen, I'm crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. Hulk Hogan. It's love him or hate him. You know what he did, pop culture, how he transcended wrestling, how he went into movies, and all the work that he did with Make a Wish. He paved the way for so many guys, and destroyed a lot of careers as well in the process. But he did pave the way. But I think he deserves his place on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling for sure. When you think of 80s wrestling, you think of Hulk Hogan instantaneously. Do. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. He was a legend. Like him or not. Yeah, David, you're completely correct, dude. You're completely right. He's an icon. He's an icon. You don't have wrestling as it is today without Hulk Hogan. You just simply don't. Jesse Jackhammer, hello. Shout out to you. No, he did not mind. See, everyone is different. No, but he did not. He didn't mind. Everyone was different. Like I said, you either love him or hate him. You know what I mean? He's an icon. He's an absolute icon. I saw Hulk Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania live in my bedroom. That's a good place to watch it. WrestleMania 18 has got always a special thoughts. That match with The Rock was great. That was just such a great match. It came in as a heel, left as a face. They pretty much dropped the Hollywood Hogan in that match. We've still got everybody in the ring. Round of applause. As we go to our first ad break, people that never watched wrestling know him as well. Yeah, David, that is completely fine. Yeah, that's completely correct. You've got Hulk Hogan, John Cena, The Rock, massive movie stars. They pushed pop culture, took it to a new level. People know of Stone Cold Steve Austin, even without the wrestling connection. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's when you reach the next level. It's okay being a star in the ring, but when you're a star in movies and stuff like that, you're pop culture. That's when you've made the next level. That's when you've moved up. No countdown. Countdown? Oh, what? For me, there's no point in doing a countdown, dude. What for the advert? I could do, you know. Oh yeah, there's no countdown in the box in the corner either, is there? Oh, that sucks. I was supposed to know when it comes back. I'll try and do a countdown for you. Well, we're not going to count it down from 5 minutes. Let's go to scripts. I'll put a counter on for when the adverts are on. So 3 minutes. It's going to be less than that. So every time we go to an advert, if I remember, we'll put the counter on. It's usually around about 3 minutes in America, isn't it? It's that ad break. I say the name and he appears Austin 316. Where's Austin 316? Not seen him yet. Is he here? He normally pops in for the NXT streams. A toot de suit. We will be right back. SummerSlam. Cannot wait. This weekend is going to be goated. David, I agree. We talk wrestling review, I think, of Hogan, and he deserves to be on Mount Rushmore. He's an icon. He is. That's what he is. He's an icon. You can't talk about 80s wrestling without talking about Hulk Hogan. It's as simple as that. You throw all the backstage politics and the racism and all of that stuff. It's part and parcel of it all. I mean, only reason why I keep bringing it up is because obviously people keep bringing it up about Tessa Blanchard. If they can forgive Hulk Hogan, they can forgive Tessa. It's as simple as that. Wait, back. Ad break. Tuesday night. This was from last week when they was in, what was it? Texas, Dallas, was it? Jordan Grace was hidden in a luggage. I like Mr. Nanny. Mr. Nanny, yeah. You know what? I don't remember that many Hulk Hogan movies, to be honest. I think I've seen Mr. Nanny. I think I've seen Suburban Commando, but it's been a long, long time since I've watched them. No Holds Barred, great film. Undertaker's choke slamming Trichinay. Tessa deserves a second chance. That's why what I think. Of course she does. She was young. She was in her early 20s when she made the remarks, and I'm sure that they were meant. Yes, did she go about the wrong way of doing stuff after it came out? Yes, of course she did. She was 24 years old, for God's sake. She's still a bairn. I think she's grown up hell of a lot now, and I think she just leans on it as a gimmick. Although it is proper heat that she's getting, but she leans on it. There is that god awful strap. Oh, Canada. This is why he's got to lose for this, right? Here comes Santino Marella. The greatest of all the times, the Ethan the Page. Myself, Santino Marella. Wait, can we move on now? Yeah, sure, Stephen. Yeah, we're not going to keep talking about Hulk Hogan, dude. Good. Getting a bit touchy there, mate. Welcome to NXT. Oh, it was you, Houston, Texas. Last week. We're back in Florida. We're back in the Performance Center. North American Championship tonight. Santino and Marella. Oh, it's the main event. It is the main event. Ooh, interesting. But we are starting with Jada Parker. I think that's how you spell the other girl's name. So Jada Parker, love her gimmick. That's why GTA 6 has not come out. The title might change hands if it's the main event. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling. It's either going to be shenanigans, TNA shenanigans. You mean Canadian Championship? Oh, it's an X, not a K. I was nearly right. I'm not writing a full name. It'll take all day. So Jada and Nix. Who is taking the titles off of her? Don't really reckon much to Yasmin Nix as a performer. We don't really see her that often. She's kind of like the weak link out of this trio. But Jada Parker, we know all about Jada. Booker T is funny. He's funny. Booker T is funny. What the hell did he just say? Shucky, shucky, quack, quack. I don't even think Booker T knows what he's just said. Did he just say, I pop my dick? I pop my dick. Nix. tries to go for a kick. Jada's caught the leg. Oh, nice right hand by Jada Parker. Jada throws her into the ropes. Nix used the bottom rope to propel herself. Nice kick. Goes for an early pin. Yasmin Nix. This crowd is on fire. Full sing-song. Jada Parker plants down Nix. I'm sure he said Nix, not Dix. Jada Parker goes for an early pin. Doesn't get the job done. Get somebody, please tell me what he said. I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be on social media. Oh, nice throw down. Points at the other members of Fatal Influence who are still at ringside. Yasmin Nix throws at Jada. Jada ducks. Nice kind of cross body there by Yasmin Nix. Plants down Jada. Jada's head into the mat twice. The baddies. You gotta, if you want to be a baddie, this is what they said. If you want to be a baddie, you've got to prove it in the ring. Nix, nice bridge. It's like a headlock bridge. Nix, very agile. Lots of pressure on Jada. JC Jane loving it. Jada, bit of fight back. Lifts Nix up. Nice German. Going for a reverse. No, I thought it was like going to be a reverse DDT. They're exchanging rights. Delivering blows in the center. Pele kick by Nix. Goes for the pin. Jada kicks out at 2. Nice Pele. It's a slap in the face. Jada's still not quite off her feet yet, but she's getting mad. Jada, nice slap across the chest of Nix. Oh, nice back fist. Up. Let's go for a ride. Big Simone drop. Where's my lesbian bestie? He's in the chat, dude. Mary Ryan, shout out to you. Jada drop. She's popping. Jada Parker, big running hip attack. 1, 2, 3, job done. Jada Parker wins. Jada Parker, big, massive victory. But against Yasmin Nix. Just running hip attack. Gets the victory. JC Jane and Fallon Henley. Are they going to reject Yasmin Nix out of the group? Is that what we're seeing here? They look like they're arguing with Yasmin Nix, who is on the floor. Javon Evans backstage. Everyone needs a little head. Don't say that, Mary. They'll be queuing up, quite literally. High rise. Javon Evans. Wesley. Holding back. And there is Chase U. We're seeing all the little factions. Javon Evans walking around like he owns the place right now. What the flip? So Javon Evans looks like he's going to pick on the biggest dog in the yard. Oh God, they're all getting mentions now. That was Cultaholics. What was used as a video package. Where's my Hall of Fame? Come on, WWE. Wait, an advert. Boom. I've actually give it more. They get 4 minutes. We get 3 minutes. So anyways, roughly. We can actually change that up. If I just knock that. We'll get it correct in a minute. Mary, I'm back. I'm better than ever. Hey, toot the shoot. Anyway, we'll put the countdown there. It's there. Open for me. It's always boring when it adverts because we don't get anything during the ad breaks on Netflix. We just get these nice boring graphics to deal with, and it's knocks the shit out of you, to be honest. It makes you tired. So let's see what's on socials. Let's go to Ringside Collectibles. I don't know. We saw that earlier. Wonder if there's any new Funkos. Let's have a look. Let's do some searching. I hate the adverts in on these SmackDown and Funko. See if there's any WWE ones we can take a look at. There is some Power Ranger ones, some Red Rangers. We've got some Tackle Balls. Happy birthday, Scott Steiner, is it? Well, these are cool. Got Jason Voorhees. Competition. You can get a supernatural Sam Pop. Signed Sam Pop. Interesting. Is there any WWE ones though? Let's see if there is actually. Let's just search it up. WWE Funko. There we go. Why am I not following that? Wow, look at these. Well, this is pretty much my collection. I haven't got that Hulk Hogan though. I've just knocked the timer off. I've just realised. I have that. I have that whole Kurt Angle. I've got Shotzi. I've got that Cody. I haven't got that John Cena. Need the Stone Cold one. I have that one. I am going to buy the Power Rangers Funko Pops. These are old. There's Johnny Knoxville. These are quite old now. These are not new ones. Liv Morgan. I still haven't seen that in person. Anyway. We're nearly back. Yeah, there's Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's at NXT, is he? Oh my god. NXT. Something about them two.
Respects to a true icon. A 10-bell salute.
Well, they're talking about LGNs. They are back. Get Hulk Hogan. Don't know why they've done a Logan Paul LGN, if I'm being honest. That will not sell, surely to God. But Hulk Hogan, there is some legends. I just don't know why they've done flipping Logan Paul. I don't get it. The LJNs are back. If you don't want to buy them, oh, you've just tweeted me. Okay, we've got Javon Evans on his way down to the ring. Okay, knock that clock off now. Oh, get rid of you. Javon Evans. Got a challenge over. So you've got Javon Evans. Let's go over here then. So we've been tagged in something. Is this? Okay, let's have a walk. William is the next Kevin Bacon nose. William got a big Kevin Bacon nose. What the fuck is he talking about? Those messages have just happened. These have just happened. W his soul. Ban porn. Pan will be gone. Ban porn and James. What? Kevin Bacon knows. What the fuck is he talking about? Kevin Bacon knows. What the fuck? Here comes Trick Williams. Well, they are bonkers. Johnny Knoxville is a jerk. Well, he's not as big a jerk as the guy what's posted them on social media. Let's put it that way. Kevin Bacon knows. What the fuck is he talking about? So we've got Trickene on his way. Very sparkly jeans. Jeans have been bedazzled. I am. You're a fan of Johnny Knoxville. He's a jackass. If Ethan Page lost, Nails is going to be very upset. Yes. He should lose. Because storyline. TNA needs to have some of WWE NXT titles on their show. Just saying. I think it should be fine with it, to be honest. Oberfirming. We're not going to do a triple threat, are we? Is that what we're alluding to here? Triple threat at Heat Wave. Here comes High Rise. So where's Lee's interjecting himself into this? There's a nice trick and A sign in the crowd. Wow, that dude needs some serious help. Yeah, the guy was messaging about porn. It's like, why is he attached himself to this shit? You know what I mean? Why is he? What is his motive? What's his hammer? What is his end game? He's just a douche. Don't know why I'm yawning so much. I can't stop. That is the problem. When I had my ulcers, I was farting razor blades. It's from probably. I thought that was actually from you, Mary. To be honest, I was expecting you to be like confessing to something there. So Javon Evans has been attacked by iRise. Trick Williams helping out. So Javon Evans was cocky. And is getting eradicated by iRise. So it looks like Wesley versus Javon Evans later tonight. When Javon Evans walking around like he was the cock of the north, he's probably going to win tonight, though. We have got Charlie Dempsey versus Taven Heights. Taven again. So Charlie Dempsey versus Taven Heights again. Ugh. How many times has he tried to leave? It is his second attempt, isn't it? We're back at another ad break. Whoopie-doo. Boom. This one's actually got less time. So the counter has gone up. When I had my ulcers, I had fat razor blades. It's from the movie. Fat razor blades. I can't remember where that reference is. Blazing Saddles, maybe? Retarded. Hope he has been banned from this channel and adores. Yeah, me too. It's bad, right? Why are you going out of your way to write that kind of stuff? What kind of special do you have to be to think that that's okay? Yeah, be against porn, that's fine, but to be like, no, you can't like it, blah blah blah, and put the flipping William has got a bacon, Kevin Bacon knows what the fuck's that about? Mate, that is serious, like, special needs. What the flip? Well, we're seeing Kalani Jordan. We're watching her little video package. Need more from Netflix, I think. Why can't we have the Netflix ads that they have on Monday Night Raw? Why can't we see them? It'd be a lot better than this. Sleeping music and, well, I don't know, getting to see Kalani Jordan. It's not too bad, to be fair. It's the music what makes you sleepy. Boom, 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 boom. We pre-show are boring. WWE pre-shows are boring. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the 3-hour pre-show. The same guy saying ban porn probably gets off on it. He's got no better to do with his life. That's probably what it is. And I don't know. He sounds like a guy what watches gay porn, to be quite honest with you. Usually the ones that watch porn are the ones what complain about porn. Oh, I've got to ban it. Look, porn's has its users, right? And it's there, it exists. Get over it. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want it to watch it, don't watch it. It's as simple as that. You don't have to click on the video. You don't have to buy the movie. You don't have to buy the magazine. You don't have to do any of that. If that's not for you, don't watch. I think this is always the worst thing of what NXT do. They go back to the crowd and they're motionless. They're just sat there bored. And we go back to them and it's like, okay, we're seeing them just sat there going, oh, messing around with their phones. Kyle Dixon, men's locker room. They've got chairs going in. Must be no chairs in the male locker room. They have to take their own chairs. NXT is tight with money. There's Hank and Tank. They're going to rush in. As if they can't hear him. As if they can't hear him through the door. They're going to be waiting. They've got the titles, Hank and Tank. So we're going to have Chase U versus Hank and Tank. You have to hit us with chairs. Just ask for a match. If you just come up to us and go, we want a match for your title. Well, okay. Oh, Jay Chase is just like, what the hell? It's like a tag team title match for next week. We get back live for NXT next week as well. The same guy. They could be lying. Yeah, that's how you get title shots in WWE. Hit people with chairs. Lessons learned, people. That's what Bayley needs to do to get into the IC title match. Just hit somebody with a chair. I feel like Bayley's going to have a bit of a character change again. So yeah, we've got Dempsey versus Heights. Heights wins. He leaves no quarter catch crew. We've seen this match before, but I think we did this 2 weeks ago. And Sinclair in the middle of these two. Tavian. That was so stupid. Oh, it was 3 weeks ago. I lied. 3 weeks ago. I know we've done this match before. Why does everybody want to leave no quarter catch? You do it with a smile on your face. So Devon, Bubba Ray, laying down the law for no quarter catcher, which makes no sense. Got nothing to do with him, really. It's like, but hey, no offense, mate. But what's it to do with you? Strange colour pants by Dempsey, bright yellow with blue on the side. And Taven is in his orange and black signet. Oh, nice takedown by Dempsey. Dempsey working on the arm of Heights. Nice reversal by Taven Heights. Because why don't Taven Heights just take a hike? Okay, why did we just get a graphic of Joe Hendry? That was a bit random. Okay, NXT, what the flip? Say his name. Did they say his name? Because their graphic came up of Joe Hendry. There we go, Joe Henry's on the show tonight. Ta-da! That was a bit of a botch by the editing suite, wasn't it? Say his name and tears. And Joe Hendry just flashed up on my screen. Nice reversal by Dempsey, but Taven's got the leg. Goes for the pin. So tonight we've got Javon Evans versus Wes Lee. Big shoulder barge by Heights. Nice takedown. Min Sinclair. She got beat by Monroe, or was in that match with Monroe last week. Headlock by Taven. Dempsey tried to work his way out of it. Gets thrown into the ropes. Cross bodies. Both went for the cross body. Splats in the middle of the ring. Both of them down. We go to another commercial. I think we are going to stay picture in picture this time. Taven Heights got Dempsey down. Trying to work on him. Nice roll around. There is Clash in Paris. It's crazy. NXT is not doing anything this weekend. It can't, right? Because they're doing SummerSlam early, and plus they're doing the flipping 3-hour pre-show. There's literally no room for it. You can't do it. I think if SummerSlam wasn't early, like 2 hours earlier than it normally is, then yeah, probably. But I think Heatwave being the week after makes sense, or 2 week after, whichever weekend it actually lands on. You do run a risk of overdoing it. And really, to be honest, I think WWE want the full attention on SummerSlam. Want all eyes on it. Yeah, that was weird. It was. Why did Joe Hendry just pop up on our screen? It's like, what now? That was very strange. Traffic leaving that stadium is going to be crazy. Dempsey working on the arm during the commercial break. Obviously, we've got the advertisement for Clash in Paris. Stephanie Vaquer gets her title shot. But who will she face? Will it be Naomi? Will it be Rhea Ripley? Or will it be Io Sky? We will find out this weekend. I have Naomi retaining, to be quite honest with you. I can't. Why put the title on her? Why do that if you're going to lose in her first match? Their first title defense, it would be insane. I think that has potential to be the match of the weekend, though. I mean, we saw how good Io and Rhea Ripley was at Evolution. Add in the sprinkle of craziness by Naomi. It could be very, very fun. Taven, nice elbows to Dempsey. Oh, but Dempsey gets a knee to the midsection. Goes for the cover. We are going to be coming back from the commercial break any minute now. Sizing him up. Big stomp on the hand of Taven. There was a guy giving a cue. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Dave, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to up to town to get me something to eat. I will be back, dude. No worries, my friend. Yeah, do what you need to do, bud. Do what you need to do. We are back from the commercial break. We are still hot in action. Tavon, or whatever you want to call his first name, wins. He can leave the no quarter catch crew. If he loses, he has to stay and like it. But Taven ducks under, takes the leg away from Charlie Dempsey. Taven Heights getting quite a lot of offense in. Hulking up. Yes, that outside Ren Sinclair is right next to the action, to be honest. We saw that spot 3 weeks ago with the steps. Taven gets thrown off them. Dempsey throws him into the steps with his leg, so he hurt his arm, and now he's hurt his leg. Lots of areas for Dempsey to work on. Ring specialist. Working on that left leg of Taven Heights. Half Boston. Half crab. Taven was actually reaching out for Ren, or at least the bottom rope. Ren could have helped him, but decided not to. He's going to reach for the bottom rope again. Didn't Ren do it last time when she threw in the towel? There's no towel there this time. What can she throw in the ring? Taven struggling. Jane to go and wins the belt. Taven's reversed it. Kicks Dempsey in the face. Small package. 1, 2. Oh, nearly. Taven ducks. I think it didn't Ren Sinclair throw in the towel 3 weeks ago. There was no towel there this time. Taven still struggling with the knee. Gets rolls up, carry in on Dempsey on his shoulder. Drops Dempsey down. What is his finishing move? Dempsey kicks to that leg. Sabling Heights again. Big belly suplex. And he gets it. Taven Heights leaves no quarter catch crew. Gets a big victory, a belly to belly. Nick Bailey's move. Copyright infringement. Taven Heights has left no quarter catch crew. He gets the right to leave. Belly to belly. Suplex. Gets it done. He offers out the hand to Charlie. Wow. No quarter catch crew is down to 2. That is literally 2 members left. That's Ren Sinclair and Charlie Dempsey. We could say the group is over. Tavian Heights moves on. He moves away. It'd be interesting to see how they use him going forward. With Wes and I Rise with Trickene. And there's Santino. Trickene. TNA Director of Authority. Tonight I'm a WWE superstar. Don't get too comfortable, that is coming home soon. There is Blake Monroe. She's going to expose Jordan Grace. Blake Monroe coming up next week, back with a advert. That is going to be my cue to go to the toilet. So I'm going to quickly nip off to the loo while we're at an ad break. Right, back in 2 minutes. Catch you in a bit. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome back. She's hot. Trick is going to make sure that Ethan wins, or maybe TNA stars show up. I think TNA stars show up. Remember, we did see the system a couple of weeks ago. But didn't we see them like before Slammiversary? Here's Blake Monroe. Okay, when she stood up there, we pretty much saw we saw her ass. Blake Monroe is hot. Oh, I like this. This is pretty cool. So they've got a little mirror thing set up. So Blake Monroe. Very Sabrina Carpenter, very bewitched. Like, look. They really made her a big star, haven't they? She's not really been in NXT that long. Can you sort of see this gimmick on the main roster? See what she's got to say. Evening, darlings. Got a sign, wrestling is great in the crowd. He sure do. We sure do. There's Jordan Grace. What's her name again? What, this girl? It's Blake Monroe. We're just looking at past Jordan Grace pictures before she became muscly. Yeah, this was when she was before her obsession, her fitness. Yes, she was a bigger lady back in the early days. So this is her saying that she's exposing her. Those who have watched Jordan Grace for many, many years have seen all this before. That's not championship material, that's gym membership material. Star power. This is what you build a brand around. Okay, music has hit. Lola Vice has heard enough. Bella Loca. How you can be so beautiful and so ugly inside, man. You do have a deepest women division, you're not going to be a champ of it. Star Power going over to AAA. So, creating star power is dancing with Nikki Bella. Here comes Jada Parker again. Twice we've seen Jada tonight. This is Jada Parker, the GTA graphic. Evolution Net. Don't need no Bella twin. I don't need no betrayal. I understand that. I'm Jada Parker. Understand that. Jordan Grace's music has hit. Blake Monroe is panicking. Oh, Jada versus Blake. Yes, please. A banger. Oh dear, it's Kalani Jordan. What's come out? Oopsie. Kalani Jordan's on her way. Jordan Grace's music hit, but it was Kalani Jordan. We have got a problem. Ava, who's going to be in line for a title opportunity, or shortly Jordan Grace has got to show up. It's Kalani Jordan offering a match to Blake Monroe. Kalani finally got a personality. Headbutt to Kalani Jordan. Jada Parker attacks Lola Vice. Kalani Jordan gets... Blake Monroe goes into the turnbuckle. Nice drop kick by Kalani Jordan, sending Blake Monroe. Lola Vice sends Jada Parker out of the ring. This is a tag match for next week, right? Oh, Jada throws Blake to the floor. Oh, we've got Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dane backstage. The female division is stacked in NXT. Just look. Oh, my eyes are itchy. I do not think Ava's there. The cooling. Here's Sean Spears and the other guy. I think she's off. Who's in charge then? Is it Robert Stone and Stevie? So Tatum Paxton's got a match, I think. Oh, Luca. Here's Lash, a legend. Do things for a show. He wrote about that. Who wrote about that? We're at an ad break. We're back with Kalani Jordan. I'm bored. Let's notifications. Let's have a look. Deport from where? What a knob. There's the responses from that comment. Oh, this looks good. Caution, nice poster. Why is she in a graveyard? What? That seems a bit random. Because it's a thriller night, no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. Okay. Bit random. WrestleMania original planned card. Let's have a look at this. Let's go through this. So this was the card which was planned. I did see something about this earlier, so we'll have a walk through this while we're waiting for the show to come back on. So yes, undisputed title, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. We got Roman was just going to have a one-on-one with Seth. Gunther CM Punk, but they changed their minds and went with Jay. We're getting Gunther CM Punk at SummerSlam. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair. Yeah. Bad Bunny versus Dominic Mysterio. Wyatt 6 was going to get a match against the Judgment Day. Glad we didn't get that. Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. Becky and Charlotte taking on Asuka and Kyrie. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. We got Randy Orton and Joe Hendry instead. And we've got Drew McIntyre, Braun Breaker, referee Stone Cold. That would have been fun. Mysterio with Travis Scott versus Chad Gable. Jay, Damien, Sammy, Sheamus, Bronson, Ludwig in an IC ladder match. And LA Knight. Oh my god, we'd have had 2 ladder matches. What do you think of them? Surely we've missed out. So we're getting the ladder match with the tag teams at SummerSlam. We are getting Wyatt 6 in that match. No Bad Bunny. Bianca Belair, obviously, he got injured. Gunther and CM Punk is happening at SummerSlam rather. Brock Breaker, obviously, now a part of Seth's faction. Interesting. What would you have thought of that card if we'd have got that? It's supposed to be filler, yeah. I get the joke, but I just don't know why. In October that works, but we're not in October. We're not even in August yet. Which one would you pick, Stephanie or Trish? I wouldn't want to fight Triple H if I'm being honest. Official theme. It was yesterday, bud. Halloween DIY. Anyway, it was a nice little walk through that card, wasn't it? Wyatt 6, we were denied Wyatt 6 versus Judgment Day. Oh, the Wyatt 6 fans are all gonna cry. That will be in Unseen tomorrow. There's Ethan getting ready. Oh, that Hulk Hogan pop in the corner. Did you see it? There was a Hulk Hogan pop. I splattered it. So we got Legend versus Henley. So Fallon Henley, Lash Legend is the match we are coming back to from ad break. We saw Yasmin Neek lose the first match. She ain't a baddie. See what happened in this one. Fallon Henley uses the ropes. Lash is still striking. Even she could risk disqualification if she continues. Lash just scoops up Fallon Henley. She gets stomps on the toes of Legend. Legend is a powerhouse. She's picked up Fallon Henley. She's going to put her over her head. Oh, look at the test of strength. She didn't hold it for long. It throws Henley down to the floor. Big splash, Ultimate Warrior style. Whoa, total Ultimate Warrior there. But Joe Hendry again. Are they mentioning Joe Hendry? Because that's again, his graphic has come up. Are they saying his name in commentary? Can anybody deny it? Anyone say that? Because if they're saying Joe Hendry on the commentary, that's why his face keeps popping up. That's twice. That is not by accident. That is not by accident, guys. That is on purpose. That is not accidental. He's about to lose Lash. I am going to, if it's going to win. Joe Hendry again. Yes, twice now. There's something happening. He's showing up tonight. I think that's what they're going to have, a new champion. Definitely lining something up there. I don't know if they're mentioning him because say his name he appears. If they mention his name in commentary, his picture's showing up. There's something triggering it. I don't know what because I can't hear the commentary team. So if you're listening to the commentary team and they've mentioned Joe Hendry and the picture comes up, then this is obviously a reason for it. It's not an accident. Interesting. Not very secretive, are they? It's going to show up in the main event. But we have been showing you all the time. Do you think that Joe Hendry is going to be the one to fight for the title? I think that Santino is going to get jumped. It's an interesting theory that Joe Hendry replaces Santino. I certainly think that Joe Hendry's getting involved in some fashion tonight, and I assume that it would be the title match. The little teasers, little foreshadowing by WWE. Could Santino Marella nominate Henry to do this match for him, representing TNA? He could well do, could well. Maybe that's what they're alluding to, we don't know. Seriously though, we're getting Joe Hendry at some point tonight, because why show it twice? First time could have been accidental, twice he's not accidental. Absolutely no. You don't mess up twice. Oh, Lash Legends just punched Yasmin Neek. So they threw her under the bus, actually. She threw her in front of her to protect herself. Did Henley. Here comes JC Jane. Big boot. But here's Nia Jax. Nia Jax out of the crowd is attacking Lash Legend. Oh my gosh. Probably the best place for Nia in NXT, to be honest. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3. Fallon Henley wins. Nia Jax has joined Fatal Influence. What the fuck? Revenge for the Rumble, yeah. It's Sonley took half a year. Yeah, Royal Rumble was in January. We're nearly in August. Nia, what did you do? Forget. I think it was the Battle Royal, wasn't it? At Evolution, not the Royal Rumble. I think it was the Battle Royal. Yeah, I think that was January, the Rumble. Yeah, it was the Evolution Battle Royal that she's getting revenge for. Annihilation. The Annihilator. Lash Legend versus Nia Jax. Evolution, yeah. It was Evolution, not Royal Rumble. They say it's a bit of a. You realise you got eliminated by Lash Legend at Royal Rumble. Why? Yeah, that one in January. Oh, I need to get revenge. Oh my gosh. I do. I got you. I got you in the end. I was like thinking Royal Rumble. That was January. Evolution. Then we've got Javon Evans up against Wesley. Might as well put his full name, to be honest. Javon. That is up next. We have got a boxing. Is it boxing or UFC? It's boxing. Canelo Crawford. Oh, we're back with a boring advert. Let's go back to X. See what's down in X Town. Merch. We've got some Batu merch. Around and try us. Batu. Ya Danamine. Good Jacob. Absolute legend. Love Jacob Fatu. Getting lots of merch. Lots of merch these days. There is the promotion for SummerSlam. Got like this video thing. What's been doing the rounds. It's Chelsea Green. It's yeah, DIY. Yeah, been posted to me by Shaquem. Monday Night. Oh, we've got some more figures here. Monday Night Wars. We've got Road Dog. And we've got Mr. Ass. That's Rick Steiner. We've got Rowdy Ronnie Piper. Is that China? Or is that Cat? Can't really quite make out which one that one is. Blackman, maybe? Is that? Yeah, Blackman because of the kendo sticks. And we got a Charles Robinson. Is that Charles Robinson? Big Vault. So they look cool. That's that Monroe bit where she's looking for the mirror. Bailey. This is when she. Oh no, it's Nia with Izzy. What's going off? Why is Izzy with Nia? That's Turncoat. What's this? Wow, look at this. Well, imagine having that playset. That has been created by a fan. It would be one to help Javon Evans. Could it be the one to help Javon Evans? Maybe. They're alluding to something with Joe Hendry. Look at that stage. My gosh. Imagine having that as a playset. Fans have been crying out for something like this for years. And we've got is it China? Had to tell because Kat was wearing the same outfit. There is what happened. Nia Jax. That is literally what happened moments ago. So there, for those of you who aren't seeing it, there's Nia attacking Lash, a legend. The Rock believes that the final boss is the greatest heel pro wrestling has ever seen. Do you agree with The Rock? A closer look at them. Oh, look at these. These are cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool, actually. That looks cool. Rhino. These are quite cool, man. And there is Ricky Steamboat. Boom. Very cool. We are back with NXT from the adverts. The fans don't even realise the camera's on them at this moment in time. No, Flair. No, Flair was the better heel. Ric Flair, legendary heel status. Josh Briggs and Inamura. Stax was just like talking to Josh Briggs there, but he's now with Inamura. Loyalty and honor does not exist in this business. Inamura just slaps Stax. There was nothing on that TV screen. They weren't watching anything. Ariana Grace tried to comfort Stacks. So Javon Evans in the ring waiting for Wes Lee with High Rise. Wow, that slap. So Trickene is at ringside. He's in the commentary position. Lex in. Is it here we see Joe Hendry? Here comes Wes Lee. Is there anything with Joe Hendry and Wesley on TNA? Austin 316. Hello to you. How you doing, dude? Really, you well? Are you enjoying NXT, my friend? What's everyone saying hello to Austin. Javon Evans not waiting any time. Goes with the suicide dive straight into Wes. They're exchanging blows in the entranceway. Big slap to Wesley. Doing good, Dave. How about you? NXT doesn't come on. Oh, right, you're saying with Austin. Austin gets it an hour later. Oh, you're even later though, aren't you? Because of your Pacific time. Yeah, you are correct. God, the time zones in America just blow my flipping mind, mate. Yeah, you're Pacific time, aren't you? So it's I don't think it's been a great show. Is it better than Raw? Probably. I don't know. I haven't gauged it yet, to be honest. We've been getting a lot of teasers of Joe Hendry. For no apparent reason at the moment, so we don't really know why he keeps flashing up on our TV screens, to be fair. So Javon Evans taking it to Wesley straight away. It's literally 3 time zones. That is mental. That is fucked up. That is literally fucked up. So what do you have? You have Eastern, Pacific. What's the other one? Southern. Is that how it goes? It's obviously, I know that Austin's California, that neck of the woods, Bay Area, and then you've got obviously Eastern, Central. Is it Central? Then definitely better than Raw. Only Raw main event was any good. Yeah, that show last night was pretty boring. Was pretty lackluster, to be honest. Wasn't the greatest of Raws, but it was a go-on show. This, fortunately enough, is not going on to anything. So if this can just tootle on, build storylines for the next PLE. Central is one, yeah. I thought it was. Right, okay. So you got Pacific, Central, and Eastern. Okay. We have one. British Kinetic. Is it British Mean Time? Is it not how it is? British Connecticut Mean Time or something like that? It's very weird, ours. I just Googled it and they said we have 7 time zones. That's crazy. Flippity flip. No wonder it takes hours to get across America because you imagine you set off at 8 and you get to like Florida at 8. It's like, what the flip? I've just travelled at 8 to 8 and I haven't changed times. That would be mad, wouldn't it? Imagine that you travelled even though you get to the place and flip. You haven't travelled at all. That would be insane. No wonder you have jet lag issues. Javon Evans signalling up. It's going to fly, but it's High Rise is stopping it. The distraction, though, gets Wesley back into the action. It's 9:25 by me. Wesley's got to fly. Oh, nearly cleared him. Wesley, we'll go to an ad break. Madness. You'd think CW would cater for the different time zones, though, wouldn't you? You know, just put it on early. But it depends on the hurliness of it. You won't want to put a show like this on at tea time. Well, they technically are at the weekend, aren't they? Joe Shipley, hello. Shout out to you. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That would be very much appreciated. Especially if you're brand spanking new. Let's build up this channel. Especially ready for the weekend, which is going to be absolutely insane. We are live from Friday up until next Tuesday. That is 5 streams, 5 nights of Dave's. Forget 5 nights at Freddy's. It's 5 nights at Dave's. Starting with SmackDown, with SummerSlam Night 1, SummerSlam Night 2, Raw after SummerSlam, and NXT next week. It is going to be an insane weekend. You need to be a part of it. Because I will probably fall asleep. I will probably asleep on at least one of the streams. So make sure you're a part of that. How is it like watching wrestling when everyone is asleep? I bet it's peaceful. It's not. It's nerve-wracking, actually. Because you are very mindful of how much noise you actually are making. And yeah, you don't want to be like too rowdy, because I have literally people either side of me and then people downstairs. So yeah, it's quite harrowing, actually. If it's quiet, I'm kind of like, am I waking people up? If it's noisy, you don't care, you just carry on with it. You just get on with it. But when it's quiet, that's scary. Any little noise, it's like, oh, what's going off? I'm always expecting a knock on the door. Oh, scary at this time. USA Network is like that too. I had a dream a couple of nights ago that Britt Baker made a debut in NXT, challenged JC Jane for the NXT title. Dun 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 dun. I don't know any news of Britt Baker at the minute. I don't know where she is contract-wise with AEW. She did ask for a release. I don't know if it's been granted. But I would love to see her in NXT. I think the more the merrier in NXT, to be honest. It would be screaming to wake people up on purpose. Just kidding. You would, Austin. I know you well enough. You'd be screaming the house down. We're back from the commercial break. Wesley is dominated. He's got Javon Evans in a headlock. Javon Evans is definitely somebody what's going to be for the future. He's definitely talented. Britt Baker asked for her release. What was the reason? She's not getting TV time, is she? She's not getting used. And plus, her relationship with Adam Cole is over, so she wants out, doesn't she? She wants to further her horizons. If you're not getting used on TV, then why would you stay with a company? I mean, it might happen in WWE where people like catering, but I can't imagine catering being that great clever at AEW, to be honest. to ask yourself a question, right? If you're in AEW, do you stay and fight for the 2 slots that there is on a show for women? Or do you go to NXT where at least there's going to be about 3 or 4 female matches each week? Dave just tweeted you something crazy. Me and you would wake people up. We would. That is for sure. Right, let's have a look at this. What Anna Dawes has tweeted me. Oh, wow. Here we go. Here's some news. There are 9 different zones by law in the USA and dependents. However, adding the time zones of 2 uninhabited US territories, Harland Island and Baker Island, brings the total count to 11 time zones, continuous US as 4 standard time zones. Flip. You've got, oh my god, when you see 6 time zones in the US status, 6 time zones within 50 US states are Alaska time, Central time, Eastern time, Hawaii, I can't say that last bit, Mountain time, and Pacific Mountain time. What the flip is Mountain time? What? You have a different time zone for being in a mountain. What the flip? Man, no wonder America is fucked. My gosh. Man, that's insane. Absolutely insane. We have learnt something tonight, folks. That America is crazy. I hope that Britt Baker leaves AEW. She'd definitely be much better in WWE. She advance her career and become a bigger star. She would. Anyone? Camille? I mean, I know why Camille hasn't been in AEW because she's been doing American Gladiators, but Britt Baker hasn't. They've got Kira Logan. They have got so many stars that just don't get used. I mean, Layla Hurst. I mean, not a lot of people know who Layla Hurst is. She was in NWA. She's been contacted by WWE to be a referee, and I think she'll take the job. We're going coast to coast. We saw this. He did it a different way, but he did a coast to coast, but he did a twist. Holy shit! Big frog splash. Didn't quite like that frog splash. It looked a bit weak. 1, 2. Wesley kicks out. This match is insane. Wesley, Javon Evans is insane. Don't ask me. I don't get the time zones either. I mean, it's insane. No, 11 time zones in one country. What the flip? Mountain time? What the hell? So you could be at the bottom of the mountain at 9 o'clock. By the time you get up to the top of the mountain, it might still be 9 o'clock. What the flip is that about? Man, that is insane. We don't have that problem here in the UK. We're all on the same time. Javon Evans is going to fly. Oh, look at that. That is insane. The height he gets. The guy is absolutely, next level. Layla Hirsch is the name I haven't heard in a very long time. Yeah, she was in AEW. She got released not so long ago. She's Ashley Vox's partner. Ashley Vox was also in AEW. Yeah, legit Layla Hirsch. Very good athletic wrestler. Very MMA style. Little shut. Very much Ivy Nile. You think of Ivy Nile, you think of Layla Hirsch. What's next? Ocean time. Sky time, ocean time, ground time, Trump time. I'm surprised Trump ain't got a time. Javon Evans gets it. Big win by Javon Evans, and he's just blown me a kiss. Same to you. Back to you, Javon. Blowing me a kiss. Sexy. Austin, more like hump. Trump time. See, he gets it. James Roddick, no. Trump time. Sealed with a kiss. Look, he discloses a little kiss. Fighting at Trick. There's Oba. Mama does, there's Oba. He's there. Oba Femi. He's been stood in the crow's nest all this time. Rick Hunter, hello. How are you doing, dudes? How are you doing, my awesome friend? Up next, main event. We've been seeing Joe Hendry this entire show. Does he show up here? So we got Paige versus Santino Marella. At the minute, we've got Oba package. Anyway, we're going to go back to X because that's insane. Pacific Mountain Time. What the flip is Mountain Time? Oh my god. Mountain Time. See, you don't get that. Is what Liv Morgan looks like for those who forgot. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just more figures. Everyone was commenting on the shoes from last night. Obviously, on eBay is Roman Reigns' shoes from last night. But there is the shoes of, look at them, bad boys. Wow. Her foot is actually just there. That's where her foot ends. I've got that space. They're insane. Okay, yeah, people just saying hello to Rick Hunter, which is cool. But yeah, look at them shoes. Oh my god. If you walked into a room and you saw them fall, what would you do? Literally walk in and go, oh, sorry. And walk back out and run. Jesus Christ. Mr. Laguana. The Paco. Insane Clown or whatever. And there is Penta. God. Killer Clowns are making a comeback. And these are the Killer Clowns. There is that Ariana Grace looking after Stacks. It is a big stretch to say. I think that Obafemi is going to become the most successful African American wrestler of all time. I don't think it's a stretch at all. I think it's going to be a reality, to be honest. If they finally found the right guy to be the Nigerian prince. They tried it with Obafemi. They tried it with Apollo Crews. What's actually happened to Apollo Crews? He's like disappeared. He's still on the roster. You gotta run. Those 4 versus White 6. That would be a scary dream. God, yeah, imagine walking in on them. I would retreat very, very quickly. Star Wars merch. Here we go. Is that Pete Dunne? I think it's Wrestling Days. And there's that little slap. Bailey getting her ass slapped by Liv Morgan. Look at this. Cheeky. Who wouldn't, though? If you was walking past Bailey's butt, you'd give it a little tap, right? Come on. Anybody would? It just like... Doop. Personally, I don't know that personal, but I would definitely. Oh, that's horrible. Predictions, people, what have gone for? Somebody's going for Punk, Jade, Charlotte Bliss, Jay, and they're gone Sami Zayn. What do you think of that? I think Jade. I don't know if CM Punk wins. Dave wishes it. Yep, of course I do. We're looking at the MetLife Center. Go this Saturday and Sunday. It's coming on a treat, isn't it? Cardi B. Does Bailey do something with Cardi B this weekend? NXT Focus. What is NXT Focus? Oh, we've got Vic Joseph talking to Miles Bourne. Yeah, we're getting the backstory of Miles Bourne. Is partly deaf. It's amazing, isn't it? We had Zach Gowen back in the day who had one leg. Now we've got a deaf guy. We've had quite a few people what have had these kind of injuries. I mean, Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich was wrestling with a prosthetic leg. I did not know that. I don't think many people knew at that time, unless you knew the Von Erich lure from the territories. So WWE trying to make Wyatt Six heels or what? I want to say doing heel tactics lately. I don't. Thing is, and Austin, correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't the Wyatts always heels? I don't know why we have assumed that they're faces. I mean, Days is adamant they're a face group. They never was for me. They bullied Chad Gable. They outnumbered Chad Gable. That's bullying. Blatant bullying in my book. Bray Wyatt, when he was alive and he was doing his stuff, he was a heel, right? The Wyatt's family was a heel faction. So why do we think that Wyatt Six are faces all of a sudden? Because they're tributing Bray, who was a heel. Mate, they're a heel faction. They always have been. They'll always be booked as the heels. I don't know why people think they're faces. They're not a Bray Wyatt tribute act, or they shouldn't be treated like a Bray Wyatt tribute act. And I've said this 1,000 times, that the moment they lose the Wyatt bit of their name, or it be the focus, the better. They need to lose that. They need to have their own identity now for them to succeed. Or you're just going to get people going, they're doing it for Bray. They're doing it for Bray. They're always doing stuff for Bray. Anyway, Ava's there. Backstage, who was hiding earlier. Lexus King has barged his way into the office. So Alexis King is saying that Miles Bourne is a charlatan, that he's lying, that he's not actually deaf. Wow. Alexis King looks like he's going to get a match with Miles Bourne next week. So next week, which we are live for, Blake Monroe versus Kalani Jordan. That is going to be a blast. Yeah, we're back live. It will be the end of the 5 nights of Dave. My God. We might even be doing a stream on Wednesday. Fun fact. Don't know what we're streaming Wednesday, but we might be doing one Wednesday as well, so it might be 6 nights of Dave. Who knows? But we're taking Paxley. We've got tag team action next week. Tag team championship on the line. We've got Hank and Tank versus Chase U. It's Santino Marella. You always saw them as eels. They seem to face to me until recently. Yeah, people wanted them no, people wanted them to be face because of the Bray Wyatt situation, because we love Bray Wyatt so much that we kind of forced them to be faces. No. I don't think they ever was. They murdered a lot of people backstage in Gorilla. That's not a face move. People forget that their debut was massacre in innocent people backstage. Is that what faces do, is it? How would people forget? Oh, they just end the Chase U stuff. That act was dead a long time ago. It's just to get Carl Nixon and the other guy over, isn't it? That's what it's for. I mean, just giving them something to chew over, build the character. That's all it is. And it gives Andre Chase something to do. I mean, Duke Hudson obviously got released. We don't really see that much of Ridge Holland. Via Hale is doing bits with the female division, but not always on TV. What the hell are they doing now? What do you mean, what the hell are they doing now? They literally just got less than 10 minutes. Yeah, this is not going to last right long, is it? And we've gone. This is probably going to be the last advert of the show. Like 6 are heels. Yeah, of course they're real. There have always been heels. Bray was both heel and face, like me. Duo life too sweet. Look, you look at it either way, right? Bray was beloved because of the character that betrayed, but there was no way that the Funhouse Bray was a face character, right? It had dark, sadistic undertones, which is not a face. We embraced it because of our love for horror characters, like we embrace Freddy Krueger as an icon in horror world, but he's sadistic and child murder, child molester. How could you like him? You know what I mean? But we do, because that's just the way it is. Doesn't make him a face because we like Freddy Krueger. It just no. Hawaii earthquake. Let's get 20 likes. We haven't got 20 people in the chat, so that's going to be impossible. But if you haven't liked the stream, make sure that you do slap a like on it. Be very much appreciated. I just wait. Honestly, sometimes when we do live streams and I get a large number, I kind of like, why have you not left a like? Just do it. But if we can get up to 20, that would be awesome. But 19, 18, not too bad. I am number 1. That's Stephen. Oh my gosh. We're coming back from advert in a couple of minutes. Paige Marella, who wins? They'll do overtime. There will be overtime. Unreal. Welcome back to Charlotte Flair, who won the Royal Rumble. I've just watched that episode. I think I've got one episode left to watch. There was a tsunami warning in Hawaii after undersea earthquake. All right, okay. Anna, shout out to you. I did not know. I am going back to 2020. Maybe you will remember this, Dave. But Michael Myers is better than Freddy Krueger. Mate, no. Michael Myers is never better than Freddy Krueger, dude. Michael Myers can't even talk. Can't talk. And Nightmare on Elm Street 3 hisses all over any of the Michael Myers movies. And actually, the best Friday the 13th Halloween movie is actually Season of the Witch, and Michael Myers is not even in it. During the break, Got Nix, Fallon Henley, and we've got Nia. It's the famous NXT car park. Nia versus Lash next week, apparently. All going down in a car park. But now it is page turning time. Ethan. Somewhere out there in Americana land, a Nails and NY has just fainted. Which shouldn't really mention her on this stream because she doesn't join this stream. Dream Warriors is a dope movie. Dream Warriors is just the best Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I love the first one, don't get me wrong, but Dream Warriors is just perfection. How they advanced the story. Oh, look at Austin, shut up. Freddy Krueger is my boss. Fascination in Freddy Krueger. Welcome to prime time, bitch. That belt is awful. Yeah, it looks disgusting. Why does the strap look like cardboard? Thing is, you got a new strap on it. Would suggest that you don't change hands, right? Santino Marella. Ethan fears what? Crucifix takedown. All ego sucks, says the crowd. Don't say that. Nails and NY will be beating up everybody with bad signs. Got to love the back and forth we do. Like old times, eh, Austin? Like old times. All of the times. Yo, I miss you sometimes, dude. Crazy, isn't it? The originals. Honestly, this channel wouldn't survive without the originals. Anna Dawes, James, William Ency, Stone Cold Fella, Austin 316. You guys are just legends of this channel. Leeds 20. There's Joe Hendry picture again. That's flipping 3 times. Are they mentioning his name? Are they actually saying his name in the commentary? Can somebody confirm this? Why he keeps flashing up? Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees versus Freddy. Winner World Heavyweight Champion Horror. All deadites though, aren't they? They're all deadites, so theoretically Hellraiser Pinhead would win because he owns all of them. Hendry again. Yes, they are teasing a lot of Hendry tonight. Are they saying his name in the commentary team? Can somebody... Because if they're saying his name, that's why he's flashing up. Because it would make sense. Why, when I think about our 2020 and 21 conversations. Yes. Yes, them conversations. Laid bare. They need to be laid to rest in 2020. COVID era. The Dave and Austin era. Oh my gosh. Back in the day, yeah. When you couldn't go out. Yes. Remember them well. Strange time in wrestling, though, isn't it? You always look back at the 2020s and the Thunderdome. My gosh, what a craziness. You look back at some of these wrestling events. The SummerSlam where Roman returned to wreck everyone and leave, and it was in the Thunderdome in front of no one. Absolutely insane. Not listening to the commentary. I was listening to the stream. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're listening to the commentary, I'd like to think if they're saying his name, that's why his picture's appearing. That would make sense. Other than that, why they're just flashing it up? which does not make sense. Dave replied to my comment, 3 points. Ah, yes. Did I read the full comment? Did I give you a shout out? Shout out to you, Austin. They were fun. What was great about that when we were playing that game is that Days would read out the comment where we were going, that's 15 points. Woo, I'm leading. And he'd be like, reading it thinking, what the flip are they doing? It's like, what's 15 points for? What's going off? And he'd read it out and it's like, yeah, that's another 5 points. I don't miss the pandemic thing, but I do miss 2020 and 2021 era when it comes to Twitter and watching Days. Yeah, it was madness. I think it's too. I don't know. I don't know why it's changed so much in Days' community. I can't quite put my finger on it. How different it is now to when we were around constantly in the chat. I don't know. I feel like there was the camaraderie between us all was good. I think there was a good vibe. Yes, we did have spammers. We had the odd idiot. I think it's flipping tenfold now. I think you've got too many people trying to grab Dais's attention. I'm going to put it straight. There's too many butt kissers. Way too many butt kissers. I see it all the time, and it really winds me up. Days when you're streaming next, you're a legend, you're the best. And it's like, fuck me, man. Calm down. The guy's making a living, right? Which is fine. But fucking calm down. He's a human being at the end of the day. Wrestling Days needs to bring back the wheel of fun. He can't do it though, can he? It's that copper thing what stops the fun. I mean, he could do it without prizes, I suppose. That was funny. I was so competitive with the points thing sometimes. I know it was so much fun though. It made the shows go quick. Oh, and it was just fun. Some people cottoned on about it. Some people didn't have a clue. But it was like just between you and me. And I like that. Too many knobs and kids before we had a good core of the community. It makes us all vibing. Yeah. We were just having a laugh and we could joke. Nobody was getting offensive. Oh, here comes the Cobra. Santino Marella takes out the Cobra. It's Cobra time. Ethan throws the referee in the way and cheap shot. Poke to the eye. Santino. 1, 2. Page retains. Poke of the eye. During that time, I wanted to join the stream all the time. I was addicted to the channel and loved the community. Now I miss one and I'm not bothered. Yeah, that's what's happened to me. To be honest, I can't be arsed being in the chat. Days as I just... Yeah, I just... Half of the people I don't really want to talk to. So they've just left it like that. We've just get in the executive... Ethan is leaving. He's retained. What? Oh, we get in Tony Gianangelo right at the very end. So he's in his. I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck has just happened tonight. Tony is in his restaurant. What's going off here? Austin facts. There's a dark shadow coming over, and that's how it finishes. What was the Joe Hendry stuff? Okay, what has gone off? What have I? Look, I need confirmation. Did the commentator say Joe Henry, right? Why was his face flashing up? Cliffhanger, yeah. Ooh, what the flip? So many questions and not many answers. Why did we see Joe Hendry? Who's the person what's walked into the room on Tony? Hendry stuff makes zero sense to me. I don't get it. Unless they're mentioning his name in the commentary, that's the only thing I can think of, but I haven't heard it. Wonder what Daze thinks about that, because I am confused. I'm literally sat here just going, what? Did they say his name? That's all I can think of. Yeah, that was very weird. I don't understand any of that. It makes no sense. Because, yeah, weird. Dave, I think that Joe Hendry is coming for the NXT North American Champion, but he hasn't. That's the thing. He hasn't. There was an opportunity just right there, right at the end of the show, and he never showed up. So, almost. Ah, yeah, that could be true. But wasn't he going to AAA for a while? Actually finished bang on 3 o'clock. That's amazing. After last night, question for the chat. Are cliffhangers good in WWE or should we not use them? It depends. It depends. Something like NXT, I think it works because it's a weekly thing. But when you've got like Raw and SmackDown, which it don't really work. If you do a cliffhanger at end of Raw, because we do recaps of Raw on SmackDown, you'd expect an answer on SmackDown, and then if you skip it back to Raw, it doesn't make sense. With NXT, you know it's just going to be on NXT. You don't get a update of NXT on SmackDown, so you know you've just got to wait until the next Tuesday. I bet it's almost. I think it's almost. Yeah, good shout back, James. Actually, you think about the shadow, quite big. Austin, I like the cliffhanger. Great stream day, thank you, Stephen. Loads of people. Look at other people. What were there for the Lionesses? That's unbelievable. It's first. I have not seen any of this, to be honest. Great turnout. It's great to see. This is what we need. Anna Dawes, I appreciate the answer. NXT Heat Wave. Triple threat for both Obafemi, Trick, and Javon. Yeah, I can see that. I just don't understand the Joe Hendry stuff. I know it's not accidental, right? It's not accidental, but why? That's the question I've got. Why? What's it got to do with anything? Is there a specific reason why his picture flashed up? Did they say his name? That's the only thing I can think of. If they said his name in the commentary, then that's why he popped up. Let's have a look at Twitter, see what Twitter says before we shut down the stream. It is almost. I would be annoyed about it. Almost sapiens rise. Let's see what X has got to say. Oh, whoa. Let's not watch any more of her. There we go. Spots Keeda, he strikes again. What's going on? So yeah, they're saying, what if he cost Stephen? But he didn't. So yeah, it's weird. Spots Keeda saying things. Apparently the Rock is trending. WWE, let's see what they're saying. Hulk Hogan tribute. There's the last bit with Tony D. What did Tony D see? This is the bit. Obviously, I can't play the sound. There's not much sound to it anyway. It would be a name, lol. He appeared for me. And then here's the big massive shadow. Yeah, it covers his body. I think it's almost. And still, it's going to be watching that WWE Unreal after the stream. It's really good. I'm going to watch the last two tomorrow. I'm off to bed in a minute. Naya backstage. We've got loads of stuff happening next week. We are live next week, of course. God, we have so many live streams. Friday right until Tuesday. We are stacked, baby. We are stacked. Yeah, I don't understand the Joe Hendry stuff. I don't know if there's any rumours out there. I don't know if Days has got his finger on the pulse. Pamela Anderson's trending. Earthquake trending. Let's see if Joe Hendry is trending. So, did anyone else fucking Joe Hendry jump scare NXT tonight? Yes, he showed up 3 times. 3 times. While Joe Hendry appears, huh? Here's a moment where Joe Hendry just randomly pops up in a match. Say his name and he appears. Almost. And Tooney. Are you doing SmackDown? Yes, we are live Friday. Joe Hendry just all over this show for no reason whatsoever. Anyway, yeah. X does not have the answer, but we just get these Joe Hendry teasers. I don't know, man. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss with it all. But Patrick, hello. Irish Anthem in WWE. Right, I think that is good night. Night. Get your scars in quickly. Get your scars in before we bugger off. Oh, she swore. I've got Sky Sports News on at the minute. Irish Anthem, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna score it. Say his name. Say his name. That is what I'm. Say his name for no apparent reason. Say his name. That's it. That's my score. I'm going to score it crazy from now on because it's just fun. Actually, you know what? That was I'm going to. A 6.75, I think, is the score if I was going to give it a score. 6.5 to 6.75. I don't think it was a 7. I'm not. I don't think it's the best NXT show I've ever seen, if I'm being all honest. I thought there were bits of it what I thought were a little bit boring. But it was better than Raw. Raw was a 5 at best. 5.55. This is a 6.5675 for me. Irish National Anthem in WWE Dublin. Awesome. But that is it. It's bedtime for your boy. I hope that was almost in the end. Shaquem only gives it a 5. Really good show, says Anna Dawes. Yeah, it was certainly a better show than Raw was. Hopefully we get we get a good show on Friday, with it being the last show before SummerSlam. The kickoff. We've got the kickoff show as well. I don't know if I'm live for that. What time is the kickoff show? So I don't really like doing that. I like to rest before SmackDown. So what's up with Joe Hendry? We don't know. Anyway, I'm calling it a night. Love you all. See you for Friday night SmackDown. The predictions video for SummerSlam will be up on Thursday. If you haven't seen my favourite SummerSlam moments, that video is up on the channel now. So go check that out. And yeah, that is it for tonight. I am knackered. I need sleep. And I'll see you all on Friday. It was good to be on your stream again, Dave. I won't be on again for another 2 weeks. No worries, dude. That's completely fine. Honestly, really appreciate you popping on when you do. I know you're a busy lad, and that's completely fine, my friend. Enjoy your time in San Fran. Have a great... Is it a holiday? Well, have a great holiday, dude. Have a great time. And yeah, I'll catch you all Friday for SmackDown. SummerSlam this weekend. Busy, busy week. 5 nights of Dave's, maybe 6 nights. We might squeeze another one in on Wednesday, depending on what we do. We might just do a bloody recap of the full bloody week. We'd be like, did you enjoy the week? Or I might just have a night off. Don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see how my voice fares up over the weekend. But we'll certainly be doing something. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. This outro is going to take forever to do. Anyway, that is NXT in the bag. See you all on Friday. Love you all. Let's just see that. No, it's work related. Holding forward to see you next. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Looking forward to seeing you, Austin. Take care, buddy. Take care, everybody in the chat, and I will catch you all on Friday. Peace out. Love you all. I'd be Dave in real life. You, Dave in real life wrestling. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time. Bye for now. Peace out. Love you all. Bye, y'all. Laters.